running free. It's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, Devontae Freeman, fresh off 100 yards a week ago, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us about 20 miles south of downtown L.A. at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the New York Jets and the Los Angeles Chargers. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they, too, were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Defensively here, you're facing a tie.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. To throw again is Wilson. And a throw there going to be incomplete. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Ready?
the red zone now. Here's Wilson on first down. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game too. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Wilson will throw again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
To throw is Wilson. And Brown's got it. He's got a Jets touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Partner, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn...
A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation? Throwing his car on 3rd down. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive. And they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to... Time for this defense to try and stiffen as they'll try here to defend a 1st and 10 situation at their own 17-yard line. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 19 carries, 91 yards.
They've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
4 yards the pickup, first down. They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I enjoyed watching Robert Quinn in pregame warm-ups with you down on the field. Did it surprise you how tall and angular he is? You wouldn't think he'd be able to play against the run that well, would you?
But he can, and he showed it right there, didn't he?
That's that wrestling background he has. He understands leverage as well as anyone in the game. A big-time wrestler in high school. He didn't lose very often.
3-time heavyweight state champ in South Carolina. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Kazin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And back Back onto the field now comes Devonta Freeman. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can do. So a third down situation coming up as we drop you in the action. The ball in the red zone, 3rd and 2.
Let's go double count right here, double count. Go.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. Rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
Hey.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Freeman. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And this is caught by Allen for a Jets touchdown. Keenan Allen with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won.
So here now it's 2nd and 7, ball inside the red zone. And a difficult situation for this defense. Can they stand up?
Listen. Get him. Check 24.
On 2nd down now, it's Freeman. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
53 is mine. Switch up. 53 is the mine. One left. Gotta do better. Come on.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And Brown's got it. Touchdown, Jets.
Touchdown.
Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Jets will extend their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns.
This offense has been clicking pretty well here in the first half. They've got the sizable margin. Now can they add to it here with a final drive in the second quarter?
Hey, you got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Here's Wilson. And he rifles one incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target. 3rd down here.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss up 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
That's to his running back, complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys will take over. So they just got the ball. Can this offense take?
Push him back. Push him back. Shoot! He's coming. Good job right there. 95.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Taking it in from the 20. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Is it...
Time to get you back in here. Big play has him not only in the red zone, but looking at a 1st and goal from the 3.
Yes, Mike. Know your job.
They'll run here with Freeman. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 7 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Second down and goal. Wilson. This will be caught at about the 5. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly. It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task.
Check. Check. 53. Mike. Come on, D. Got it. 53.
On third down, Wilson. Open man, it's Allen. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter.
Check like 33. Check like 33.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Bradley Chubb. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. So let's glance at a player spotlight now with Russell Wilson. And it's been a good game for him to this point, Charles. They're winning on the scoreboard. They got to be feeling pretty good.
And it's always fun for them when they're not just winning on the scoreboard, but they're contributing in a big way. You see him throwing touchdown.
This offense has been lighting the scoreboard up. Now the question, can they add to their lead? We drop you in a red zone situation in the second half.
Number 53. Check. Mike, 53. 53.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now it's... We look down, it appears we've got a jet shaken up on the play. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And he'll get it only to about the 3 and no further as they stop him. The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they... Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
It's been a long day for you. Hey, 58. 58's the right. Watch the run. Watch the run. 58.
To throw is Wilson. To throw on 3rd down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Mike, 58, right there. Double dog, that's the way.
There's the sneak with Wilson. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does. A lot of points put on the board so far by this offense. Now they're looking for more. Already winning here in the second half, ball in the red zone.
Let's go. 280. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, next guy. 19.
This time Wilson will throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
to throw on third down. Wilson. And Brown's got it. He's got a Jets touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His third touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now... Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jets, they'll finish the first half of the schedule dead even at 4-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.